University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC, an institution highly recognized to represent a revolution in the delivery of private higher education. As with all revolutions, there is always a story to tell. Like a phoenix rising from the flames that hold capacity for dreams, Jamaica's largest non-affiliated private institution now represents the single most enduring and powerful symbol of joint strength and dignity of progress in the landscape of higher education in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. This is the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 and 2021 commencement ceremony of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean.
We welcome the 2020 and 2021 UCC graduating classes with candidates from the College of Graduate Studies and Research, the School of Business and Management, the School of Technology and Mathematics, and the School of Humanities and Law, our special guests and friends and well-wishers of the graduating classes.
Please observe the national anthem, after which the university's chaplain, Pastor Samuel Lewis, will deliver the invocation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Shall we pray? Our Heavenly Father, we are so thankful to you that although the coronavirus has engulfed the world, including our island, we are privileged to be at this graduation. We thank you for the graduates and the success given to them. We ask your special blessing on the evening's activities and everything that will be done. We are grateful to you and thankful to you for the privilege of life. Bless us now and help us to give glory and honor to you for being such a great God to us. Thank you for everything. We pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
We invite UCC Board Chairman, Dr. Donald Rooms, to bring opening remarks.
Hello and greetings to the UCC family, board members, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, honorary doctoral degree candidates and their families, graduates, families and friends, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Donald Rooms, board chairman, University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, and I'm pleased to give these remarks to our distinguished members of the joint graduating class for 2020 and 2021. Your achievement is all the more surreal, considering that together you constitute what we can call pandemic-era UCC graduates. I say that not to put an asterisk on your degrees, but on the contrary, it is to indicate that how against all odds, trials, and pandemic-induced tribulations, you have now prevailed. Congratulations. Today is a significant milestone for you. Perhaps for some of you, you are the first in your generation to earn a college degree. And I would urge you all to consider your degree as both a landmark achievement and a deliberate call to action. Make no mistake, the UCC degree can and will make a difference for you by changing the trajectory of your life. In a 2019 documentary, Bridge the Gap, the writer suggests that if the world's 7.5 billion people were a village of 100, only 7 would have a college degree, of which less than 2 would have a master's or doctorate. 93 would have no degree at all. So graduates, you are part of the 7% across our world who have achieved the important milestone of earning a college degree. So what is the value of a college degree? The US Census recently noted that those who complete a bachelor's on average earn 75% more than those with a high school diploma over a lifetime. While the US context is different from our Jamaican context, there is little argument about the monetary value of a college degree. But your degree is worth more than earning potential. It is a job requirement in many cases, and hence a quick screening tool on a job application. Researchers at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania reveal that your happiness increases greatly with the completion of a college degree. Commencement signals a new beginning, a time for you to think about what is next. What contribution can I make? And what legacy do I want to leave for those coming behind me? In short, it is a call to action. In our village of 100 people analogy, we also learn that over 22% of our world are homeless. 9% do not have drinking water, and 18% have no electricity. There is considerable opportunity for you to make a difference right here in Jamaica and also in our world. Just ask yourself this question: what can I do to help the village called humanity? Using the imagery of two rats in their desperate search for cheese, Spencer Johnson, writer of the best-selling paperback Who Moved My Cheese, reflects on the need to embrace new learning and a tolerance for the unfamiliar as essential qualities in order to find new cheese. Your degree empowers you to do just that, to make changes and be the change that is so desperately needed in our society today. So can I challenge you then with these three simple ideas? First, respect the value of your degree. The wise writer of Proverbs 22 and 28 implores you to respect traditions and thus the landmark that is your UCC degree. Second, accept the call and responsibility to make a difference by committing to new learning, to lifelong learning. At UCC, we can help you carve out new professional pathways. Consider a new foundation or startup. Commit to charity organizations. Volunteer and embrace the concept of giving back. And thirdly, help your alma mater in its ongoing mission. Join the alumni effort and help us build a legacy. As is evident in our recent announcements in the press, the UCC board, faculty, and staff are committed to the task of building a legacy that you can be proud of, one that will extend well into perpetuity. A big shout out then to your family members and loved ones who supported you throughout this journey. Class of 2020 and 2021, congratulations to all of you. And now, go out and let your light shine. Thank you.
I now invite Professor Dennis Gale, UCC's president, to address us.
This combined 2020 and 2021 virtual commencement ceremony reflects both the challenges that have occurred as a result of the continuing coronavirus pandemic and the achievements of yourselves, as well as your university, during the period since the 2019 UCC Commencement ceremony. The most important institutional developments include the award of institutional accreditation by the University Council of Jamaica positioning UCC as one of 4 Jamaican universities that have earned this accolade out of some 80 registered tertiary institutions nationwide. UCC was also able to smoothly convert our traditional classroom teaching and learning to fully online experiences while strengthening our internal quality assurance, quality enhancement, and institutional effectiveness framework. During your engagement with the rich teaching and learning environment provided by the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, you have expanded your general education, allowing you to better understand the world in which you live, the Caribbean region, and your country, as well as your knowledge and skills within selected disciplines, including engagement with abstract concepts and theories. You have learned to think critically, to seek required information, and to express your thoughts and feelings more clearly in speech and in writing. There is abundant evidence that higher education improves an individual's quality of life. Compared to high school graduates, university and college graduates tend to experience longer lifespans, better access to health care, greater job satisfaction, expanded lifetime earnings, economic security, and improved career prospects. They engage in more community service, display greater self-confidence, as well as higher levels of citizenship, including voting rates. University and college graduates also tend to demonstrate more interest in continuing education, as well as to participate more extensively in leisure and artistic activities, or to enjoy live performances that elicit a wide range of cognitive and emotive reactions. In a cumulative sense, higher education constitutes the intellectual motor that drives national, regional, and international economic growth and development, as well as the 4th industrial revolution, colloquially called the Internet of Things. The 4th industrial revolution is driven by inclusive interconnectivity between internet-enabled devices of all kinds, while also highlighting the need to develop digital forensics to tackle cybercrime, such as various forms of hacking. It is also expressed in terms of competencies related to fields such as artificial intelligence, robotics, semiconductor chips, nanotechnology, 3D printing, advanced manufacturing, big data analytics, quantum computing, biotechnology, human-machine cooperation and symbiosis, cloud computing, and hypersonics. As Aristotle once commented, the educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. You have perhaps encountered the old Chinese proverb, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. There are several variants of this maxim, such as the saying of Kwong Chung, sow a seed once and reap a single harvest. Teach the people and you will reap 100 harvests. Throughout your studies, UCC also emphasized values such as transparency, integrity, teamwork, and the importance of individual responsibility, illustrating the comment of Cecil Rhodes that to educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. It is also worth recalling William Feather's observation that an education isn't how much you've committed to memory or even how much you know. It is being able to differentiate between what you know and what you don't, and in knowing where to go to find out what you need to know, on a continuing basis and how best to use the information secured. With these concluding thoughts, I salute you, the assembled graduates of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, and wish you all success in the professional lives that you now begin or continue at a different level, whether characterized by successful employment, entrepreneurship, or further education. Thank you so much for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to receive greetings from our partners.
The University Council of Jamaica takes this opportunity to express heartfelt congratulations to the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean in making this commencement ceremony possible despite the many changes and challenges being faced by the education sector in this time. The UCJ applauds the UCC for its invaluable contribution to the development of higher education in Jamaica. Heartiest congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 and 2021 on your well-deserved accomplishments. We all know that hard work and dedication is the way to success, but this is not always easy. Our Heavenly Father wants us to thrive in all aspects of our lives. Therefore, He gave us the tools, talents, time, technology, and gifts to do just that. Today, you can proudly say, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. And that's from 2 Timothy 4:7. It is with warm affection that I stand here to bring you greetings. Globalization and the changing job market in Jamaica and across the world require that our workforce is technologically savvy, job ready, fully trained, motivated, and equipped with the right attitude and skills to seize the opportunities that will come on stream in Jamaica and across the region. Graduates, as you morphed your way to higher heights, promise yourselves to be the game changers. Take the necessary steps to achieve the goal of transforming lives through positive influence. Our warmest wishes and highest praises are with you as you accomplish another milestone and embark on your new assignment. We pray for the Lord's wisdom, strength, and guidance on your journey. God bless you all.
Good afternoon. It was afternoon in Sunderland. I'm not quite sure what the time will be with you, but I'm very, very pleased to be with you. Unfortunately, it has to be digital rather than face-to-face, as I'd love to be in sunny Jamaica today. It's a wet afternoon in Sunderland. The University of Sunderland are very pleased to be working in partnership with the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean and to be working with our Jamaican colleagues and students particularly. So I would like to wish all the graduates every success, as I know that your experience in UCC will stand you in excellent stead for your future careers. As you know, we are working with the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean on our professional doctorates and our DBA, Doctor of Business Administration programs, and I hope I'll meet some of you in future times on these programs. So just to finish, I would like to wish you all the very best for today and for your future careers. Thank you.
Please welcome the Executive Chairman of the UCC Group of Companies, Dr. Winston Adams.
Today is a day that we have much to celebrate. Notwithstanding the COVID-19 pandemic that has wreaked havoc across the world, we can pause to applaud the landmark achievements of you, our students who have worked extremely hard, surmounting the challenges of online learning mandated by the virus. Our university, indeed our group of companies, is also in a celebratory mode, having expanded, excelled, and contributed to the growth and development of Jamaica and the Commonwealth in a range of initiatives. So it is with great pleasure and even greater sense of pride that I stand before you today. As Group Executive Chairman, I am elated and honored to pay homage to every graduate in attendance at our Commencement 2020-2021. To you, I want to say a special thank you for choosing the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. We applaud your achievements of your academic goals and wish you equal success in your professional pursuits. The COVID-19 pandemic, as you all are aware, has negatively impacted people, countries, and industries and sectors in myriad ways. I'm happy to report that the UCC Group, however, is in many ways achieving above and beyond projections. We're grateful for God's mercies. As part of our internationalization efforts, UCC continues to work with international universities and other global partners to develop additional linkages that will foster meaningful benefits, particularly for our students, faculty, and other stakeholders. You may have heard recently of the announcement of our latest global partnership with the University of Arizona. This exclusive regional agreement, which is non-exclusive across the wider Commonwealth, makes it possible for students across the Caribbean, approximately 20 countries including Jamaica, to pursue either proposed standalone bachelor's and master's degrees or dual degrees from both these highly reputable and institutionally accredited universities without leaving their country. Our university is once again breaking new frontiers and boundaries as an entrepreneurial pacesetter in developing and implementing an imaginative transnational higher education partnership, including projected arrangements for team teaching. Classes are expected to begin in August and October this year across the region. This development comes against a background of substantially increased online registrations, renewed local and international institutional accreditation, and the development and growth of several subsidiaries as we build horizontal and vertical synergies. We currently have a student population of approximately 7,000 at all levels and over 400 administrative and faculty members. The university offers professional certificates, bachelor's and master's degrees programs, as well as customized corporate education programs across 7 physical campuses in Jamaica. There is also UCC Online and the new UCC Global, which has recently developed formal relationships with many strategic partners, primarily in the US, establishing a foundation upon which to invite international student applications from countries especially across the Commonwealth. Our UCC Global subsidiary is already exceeding expectations beyond Jamaica, achieving its mission of making quality higher education a possibility for qualified students, especially across the region. In this regard, the university has developed relationships with a range of strategic partners across the Commonwealth, in particular, that are helping to get the message to prospective students. Then there is the College for Jamaica, Jamaica Competes initiative, in which UCC Corporate University will be seeking to partner with businesses in upskilling and retraining thousands of staff. Under this program, adult learners, business owners, and employees, many without a degree or college credits, will have an opportunity for upskilling as a result of a tripartite partnership between the UCC, corporate university, employers, and their employees. At the other end of the scale, we have the UCC Academy, UCCA, the technical vocational arm of the UCC group of companies, at which prospective high school graduates may choose from a range of government-sponsored initiatives, including associate degree programs. As we expand our own footprint and capacity, our university is indeed gaining additional recognition and attention at home, regionally and internationally. Outside of the traditional academic field, we are proud to note our contributions in the field of business and financial sectors. For example, the UCC Business Development and Consulting Institute, UCC BDCI, is providing a welcome boost for Jamaica's micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises with a new accounting and financial management service, Value Edge. Value Edge is a back-office service that is designed to deliver an effective suite of accounting and financial management solutions to the MSME marketplace to help bring financial management capacity to firms in that sector at an affordable cost. It will offer entrepreneurs and business owners the option to outsource their accounting function to the UCC BDCI's experienced accounting staff. The UCC BDCI is also a business development organization, BDO, affiliated with the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, and is seeking to forge partnerships with other entities. This division of the UCC is also working closely with other UCC groups' fledgling subsidiaries as part of an ecosystem that supports entrepreneurial startups and existing businesses seeking to implement strategic growth plans. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, as many of you are already aware, the UCC group has also ventured into a variety of other non-academic sectors. For example, our newly established Spectrum Real Estate and Investment Property arm is seeking to take the lead in delivering a mix of educational, community, residential, and commercial development on the island. The company is seeking to use planning and development skills, investment capital to help reshape Jamaica's lifestyle environment. Just over a year old, this subsidiary has already identified a range of property and partnerships and is poised to start exploring construction in Western Jamaica, utilizing a public-private partnership model. As the UCC group seeks to further diversify its holdings, another relatively new subsidiary, Spectrum Capital Partners, is managing the group's foray into the private equity arena. Spectrum Capital Partners will provide financing to the group as well as acquire interest in other subsidiary companies directly. Finally, business process outsourcing operations are evolving across Jamaica rapidly, and certainly another UCC subsidiary, Global Knowledge Process Solutions, GK-based, which has been in operation for some 4 years, has moved to differentiate and innovate, enabling the creation of technology-driven solutions that will create more economic value for the company and its team members. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I begin by telling you that COVID-19 notwithstanding, this is an exciting time for the UCC and the UCC group. What I've outlined for you this evening would illustrate to you why we are elated at the group's performance and anticipating even greater success this year. No doubt you're as proud as we are, and we look forward to even greater collaboration and partnerships as we extend the UCC global footprint. Again, hearty congratulations to you on your remarkable milestone of achievement. We are proud of you all. UCC Group, powering the future.
This is the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean UCC Group Leadership in Action podcast, creating a powerful legacy. I am Laura Butler.
And I am Jay Mamie, your co-host.
In this podcast, we will share the trailblazing journey of the UCC Group and communicate its role in thought leadership on national, regional, and global issues, all relating to higher education, private equity, real estate, and the small, medium, and micro-enterprise sectors.
UCC continues to pave the way for the future. This podcast is the first of its kind for the university, with its mission to listen to the challenges people face, find solutions, recognize achievements, and celebrate partnerships and successes.
We will have leaders and subject matter experts from a wide range of industries, bringing information on real topics, providing interesting, relatable, and useful information. Our first episode in August will feature Professor Dennis Gale, President of UCC and Chair of the UCC Foundation Board, and Marlene Street Forrest, Managing Director at the Jamaica Stock Exchange, who is the 2020 UCC recipient of the Honorary Doctorate in Public Policy.
This will be a monthly podcast and available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Deezer, Stitcher, TuneCore, iHeart, and all of the UCC social media platforms. Look out for our first episode dropping in August.
Be sure to visit ucc.edu.jm, as well as UCC Facebook and Instagram for updates. Until then, I am Laura Butler.
And I am Jay Mamie, the co-host of the UCC Group Leadership in Action podcast.
The Fab Five Band will now delight us with a special item.
This is a church to all the graduates of UCC from the Fab Five crew. Yeah. Believe, gotta believe in yourself. Believe, gotta have faith in yourself. Though the road may be rough and the going may be tough, believe, believe, believe in yourself. Take it on. Anything you wanna do in life, you can do it. There's a goal to reach if you strive. You can achieve it. Do the things that are right. Shun everything that is wrong. Work hard, be positive and hopeful, and all battles can be won. Believe. You gotta believe in yourself. Everybody, believe. You gotta have faith in yourself. Though the road may be rough and the going may be tough, believe, believe, believe in yourself. One drop. You know, you gotta believe in yourself every day and every hour. Don't you stay on the shelf. Don't you be no wallflower. Lots of opportunities await you out there, but if you don't make a move, you not get your share. Miss a life full of ups and downs, but when you are down, pick yourself from off the ground. Stand firm, work hard, be hopeful and right, or your brightest day will surely turn into night. Life is not a sprint, it is a full marathon. So run a great race and take your place in the sun. This is the message from the Fab Five Band to UCC graduation. You gotta believe, believe in yourself. Me say believe, believe in yourself. Believe, believe in yourself. Believe, believe in yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, do join me in welcoming the UCC's Senior Advisor, Institutional Effectiveness, Professor Bernadette Warner, to present the candidates for the conferral of the honorary degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is pleased to present the Honorable Gordon Butch Stewart for posthumous conferral of the Doctor of Business Administration degree, honoris causa, in recognition of his sterling contribution to Jamaica's economy and society. The citation will now be read.
The Honorable Gordon Arthur Cyril Butch Stewart, OJ, CD, Honorable LLD, was known throughout Jamaica and the Caribbean and internationally as a consummate marketer. Hotelier, businessman, entrepreneur, he was founder, owner, and chairman of Sandals Resorts, Beaches Resorts, and their parent company Sandals Resorts International. Mr. Stewart was also founder, owner, and chairman of the ATL Group and its subsidiaries, Appliance Traders, and the Jamaica Observer, influential entities on the Jamaican business landscape. Butch, as he was affectionately called by all, was a visionary and dynamic leader whose pioneering influence led to the advancement of the hospitality industry in Jamaica and the Caribbean. He was a trailblazing entrepreneur and magnanimous philanthropist, a fountainhead of knowledge who positively impacted all around him and dedicated his life to providing opportunities and inspiring the realization of big dreams. He started as an air-conditioned salesman and built ATL from the ground up into the phenomenal powerhouse it is today, purveying the world's best brands of appliances for home and business. The Sandals and Beaches Resorts have earned a worldwide reputation for offering the ultimate in all-inclusive luxury vacations, cupping myriad awards as the region's leading hotel brands and with properties dotted across the region, are proof positive that Butch Stewart was a quintessential Caribbean man. He did not keep his knowledge to himself and during 1984 to 1988 served as president of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, sharing his considerable acumen and experience in propelling the industry to international standards. In 1992, Butch Stewart gave Jamaica its 20th newspaper, ignoring the naysayers who reminded him of the demise of others, most within 5 years of their establishment. Today, the Jamaica Observer stands as a testament to the tenacity and drive of a man who was not afraid to dream big and was not averse to rolling up his sleeves to move concept to actualization in the shortest possible time. The boy who grew up on a beach in Ocho Rios turned entrepreneur went beyond the call of duty for his beloved Jamaica, leaving a legacy of innovation, premier Jamaican brands, a Caribbean chain par excellence, and over 15,000 team members from all walks of life, who embody his core values of service, hard work, and loyalty. He was a true ambassador for his beloved Jamaica, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. The University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is proud to present the honorary doctoral degree in business administration posthumously to the late Honorable Gordon Arthur Cyril Butch Stewart.
Based on all that we have heard and all that we know, we consider the Honorable Gordon Butch Stewart most deserving of this honor, and today it is my pleasure to present this posthumous honorary doctoral degree. Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, I now confer upon the Honorable Gordon Stewart the posthumous degree, Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and honor thereto appertaining on this day, July the 18th, 2021. Congratulations.
Chairman of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC Board of Directors, Dr. Donald D. Rooms. University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC Board of Directors and Executive Council. University President, Professor Dennis J. Gale. Group Executive Chairman, Dr. Winston Adams, UCC Group of Companies. Deputy Group Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, UCC Group of Companies. Executive Director, University Council of Jamaica, UCJ, Mrs. Althea Heron. Director of Postgraduate Research, University of Sunderland, Dr. John Fulton. Representatives from our international partners, the Florida International University, FIU, and the University of Arizona, UA. Other academic partners and affiliates, Associate Vice President, Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Yvonne Dawkins, University Registrar, Dr. Lincoln Phipps, Head of Department and Faculty, members of staff, the UCC Group of Companies, alumni, students, the graduating class of 2020 and 2021, friends and family, members of the media, good afternoon. Back in 2019, when the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean contacted my dad about awarding him with the honorary doctoral degree in business administration, he was humbled and honored. He quickly wrote back to graciously acknowledge this recognition and to express how truly grateful he was to be selected as a recipient of this prestigious honor. Even though my dad is not here today to see this moment, I know he was tremendously happy to receive this degree, and I speak on behalf of my entire family when I say we are honored to accept this award on his behalf. My dad was committed to Jamaica and the Caribbean region. Everything he did, all the decisions he made, and the businesses he created were underpinned by a passion for the development of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean, and a desire to show the world the region's limitless potential. My dad was also a businessman through and through, from his early years of selling air conditioners from his car, to creating Appliance Traders Limited over 52 years ago, and later going on to build what has today become the world's leading all-inclusive company. Gordon Butch Stewart had an undeniable knack for business. It is therefore incredibly fitting that this honorary degree be a degree in business administration. His passion for Jamaica, the Caribbean, and for the business sector was rivaled only by his passion for educating and lifelong learning. From the earliest days of our flagship resort, Sandals Montego Bay, he was clear about one thing: we must give back to the community and we must invest in developing our team members. Training has long been a founding value of Sandals Resorts International, and it is this belief in the power of training and educating that led to the launch of the Sandals Corporate University, which allows team members to advance and further their education and skills. It is also this same belief that led to the creation of the Sandals Foundation, which boasts education as a core pillar and continues to execute impactful educational programs and initiatives across the Caribbean. Simply put, my dad believed in the power of education to change and transform lives, and for this reason, I know he would have been a proud ambassador of the UCC. The entire Sandals, ATL, and Jamaica Observer family is happy to accept this award on behalf of our late chairman and founder, the Honorable Gordon Butch Stewart. He is a legacy that will continue to live on, and our award, such as this from an organization like the UCC, will serve to further legitimize the memory of a man who was nothing short of a pioneer and trailblazer, a dreamer who believed in the power of dreams, and a doer who believed in the power of action. Thank you for this most powerful and significant award. We humbly and graciously accept on his behalf.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is pleased to present for conferral Mrs. Marlene Street Forrest for the degree Doctor of Public Policy, honoris causa, in recognition of her sterling contribution to the Jamaican society. The orator will now read the citation.
Marlene J. Street Forrest, CD, JP, is an exemplary leader who has blazed a trail of firsts and extraordinary achievements for Jamaica in the complex and intricate world of stock market exchanges. This proud native of Port Antonio serves as Managing Director of the Jamaica Stock Exchange, guiding the realization of its vision of facilitating growth and development of the company and the Jamaican economy by allowing for the mobilization, exchange, and expansion of capital, while providing a return on equity that is acceptable to shareholders. Under her stewardship, the JSE became demutualized and the US-dominated market and junior market launched. She has also spearheaded the Registrar Division of the Jamaica Central Depository, where she served as General Manager for the subsidiary of the JSE. Today, the JSE is one of the largest stock exchanges in the Caribbean, both in size and market capitalization. It is also one of the most diverse exchanges in the region, encompassing sectors like banking and finance, retail, manufacturing, insurance, leisure, communications, conglomerates, services, and real estate. The JSE was in 2019 named the world's top-performing stock exchange by Bloomberg Businessweek. That same year, the JSE partnered with the prestigious Toronto-based fintech Blackstone to enable issuance of digital assets and later migrated to NASDAQ trading platforms. Mrs. Street Forrest also received the Afro Global Excellence Award for Global Impact from Canada for exhibiting great leadership, vision, integrity, and commitment to excellence. It has been a journey of phenomenal achievements by any measure, and all the more remarkable for the Jamaica Stock Exchange, proving conclusively that we're little but we talawa indeed. Mrs. Street Forrest's prowess in financial management has brought her honor in her home country too. In 2016, she was conferred with the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander Class in recognition of her outstanding leadership in the growth of the Jamaica Stock Exchange. In 2017, she was celebrated by the Institute for Gender and Development Studies of the University of the West Indies as a woman pioneer, and in 2018, she received the Rotary Club of Kingston East and Port Royal Vocational Services Award. It is evident to all that an efficiently functioning stock market is critical to economic development, providing capital to companies that can be used to fund their expansion and give investors an opportunity to share profits of publicly traded companies. Marlene Street Forrest has positioned the Jamaica Stock Exchange in the conversation among much older world leaders like the London Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange. She has excelled in what has traditionally been regarded as a man's world, winning respect not only for herself, but serving as an inspiration for all women for blazing a trail of excellence internationally in the securities market and financial services industry. Still, balancing all of her professional commitments, she makes time to serve as a volunteer and to give community service as the Justice of the Peace and Director of the Good Samaritan Inn, working for the upliftment of the poor and the marginalized. The University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is proud to present Mrs. Marlene Street Forrest, CD, JP, phenomenal leader, wife and mother, with the honorary doctoral degree in public policy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President will now confer the degree Doctor of Public Policy, honoris causa.
Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, I now confer upon you the degree Doctor of Public Policy, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and honor thereto appertaining on this day, July the 18th, 2021. Congratulations, Dr. Marlene Street Forrest. It is my pleasure to request that you now address the 2020 and 2021 UCC Commencement Ceremony.
Today is a day of joy and gladness. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. To the Board of Governors, the Chairman, President, UCC administrators, faculty, friends, and families of the graduates, I am delighted to celebrate this glorious occasion with you. It is a breath of fresh air to share this new setting, which allows thousands to participate and wish the graduates well. This is certainly a blessing. Thank you so much for inviting me to this very special commencement ceremony of graduates of the classes of 2020 and 2021. This is a double blessing. It is indeed a special occasion, as I believe it is the first of its kind for UCC, where two-year groups are graduating together. After COVID-19 has brought us danger, dread, and death, these past long months, UCC has broken through the dilemma by producing a double graduating class. You have pulled out all the stops and designed a first-of-its-kind ceremony in alignment with your brand of innovation. This is built on your core value of adaptive culture, Sincere gratitude goes to the board of UCC for your incredible guidance and leadership. It is a joy that you have considered me worthy for this honorary degree. Thank you. I will use it as a badge of continued inspiration to serve others with generosity, grace, and gladness. 1,000 congratulations to the tenacious classes of 2020 and 2021. Your presence indicates that nothing could have stopped you from completing your course of studies, not the COVID-19 pandemic, not financial burdens, or other setbacks. Formidably done. I'm excited to share a few insights with you that living has whispered to me in terms of practical wisdom, and this is in the form of 2 P's plus T equal L. In short, your P's are for principles, and these inform your P for priorities, which determines how well you manage your T for time, and this creates your L for legacy. The first P, principle, requires you to ask yourself, what are the 3 most vital principles that you just cannot live without? For me, they are integrity, compassion, and passion, but I want to add another, patience. In whatever station life assigns you after graduation, if you are honest in your private and public lives, if you love serving others, and if you give your energies to doing what you care about, you will achieve unstoppable success. The second P is for priorities. This will help you craft a pathway to success. Each one of you endured to the end. It is your tenacity that has given you the strength of purpose to go through the refiner's fire. As you, like most of the world, have learned to pivot when the impact of the pandemic demolished our traditional mode of learning. Well done. Setting priorities is not just what attributes you highlight, but your institution, your community, or organization, which shapes your perspective and influence your outlook. I'm here today mainly because of my deep admiration for this university, UCC. Yes, naturally, I'm here because I was invited, but I've seen the real growth and development of this institution, with roots based in the true principles of integrity, innovation, and discipline. The infusion of fostering leadership and innovation as part of UCC's core philosophy has created a pathway for success for each graduate here today. You are now part of the UCC brand of innovation. Next is time. In the 2 P's plus T equal L, principles reflect your priority, and your priorities embody your time. Someone said, to live fully is not counting the moments, but in making the moments count. Time is a divine gift. Regardless of your field of study, you are now equipped to know and apply more in such a time as this. You are graduating at a time when Jamaica is calling for a different way of achieving growth and prosperity. Therefore, you must make each moment count. This is a time where technology will drive innovation and innovation will drive growth. A time where you must claim your rightful place within the fourth revolution or be left behind. I implore you to take chances, push open the new doors, explore, and yes, build empires. Build your empires with courage, goodwill, and more so with integrity, especially in a world where success is often measured by material possessions, and there's a temptation to consume and consume more. Life will happen. Take comfort in your knowledge and the knowledge that you have acquired. Remember that how you use this knowledge, sense of reason, and resourcefulness to invest in time will be the basis for wise decision making. Listen to the former president of Morehouse College's words of wisdom. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it, forced upon me, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's upon me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. God gave us a time here on earth, and we must use it and not abuse it. We must give account for it from the cradle to the coffin. And the last part of the formula is legacy. Principle and priorities plus time equal legacy. In the end, your grave discloses, not closes, the quality of life you lived. This is seen in the people you loved and inspired to grow, flow, and glow. A quote from Dr. Isaac James Newton. You, the class of 2020-2021, are called to lead. You are now equipped to help others find their way. I charge you, graduates of class 2020-2021, to be builders of eternity and builders for eternity. Congratulations. May good fortune light your way, and God bless you in all as you apply 2P's plus T equal L, and as you convert all of your knowledge to purpose. Since you know your principles, live by them. Since you are clear about your priorities, leverage them. Since you value your time, use it wisely and meaningfully. From this moment forward, harness every opportunity to make a difference in the world. Serve others, and goodwill will follow you. Love your family. Remember God. Build a castle for others to share. Make your legacy matter. Run with the 2P's plus T equal L. There's a joy in being compassionate. Impact a life and change another person's future. Be the bridge builder and pave the way for others to follow. May God richly bless you.
I now invite the Associate Vice President, Academic Affairs, Dr. Yvonne Dawkins, to present the graduating class of 2020.
University President, Professor Gale, I now present candidates who are eligible for degrees and diplomas from the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean for the academic period that ended in summer 2020. According to records presented to me, each of these candidates has satisfied the prescribed requirements for one of our programs of study and is today eligible to receive a degree from this institution. The candidates will be presented by program in the following order. For the degrees of the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration and of Public Administration, as well as degrees of the UCC Masters of Business Administration. For the degrees from the School of Business and Management, for degrees from the School of Technology and Mathematics, and for degrees from the School of Humanities and Law.
Mr. President, I now present from the College of Graduate Studies and Research 39 candidates, 28 of whom have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration. 5 who have satisfied the requirements and today will receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Public Administration. 1 who satisfied the requirements and today will receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Finance. 1 who satisfied the requirements and today will receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in General Management. 3 who satisfy the requirements and today will receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Human Resources Management. And 1 who satisfy the requirements and today will receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Marketing.
Georgette Thompson, President's List. Otima Thompson, President's List. Kadian Robinson, President's List. Denise Robertson, President's List. Grace Ann Goburn, President's List. Kadian Bailey. Charlene Biggs. Kurt Brown. Deidre Ann Dennis. Amanda Fraser. Teresa Gordon. Sabrina Graham Stewart. Trevina Grant. Lorna Gray Largy. Carleen Haynes. Michael Leslie. Rashando Mays. Orlise Malabre. Sean Martin. Shanna McCleary Orr. Veron Miller Burton. Richard Montague. Tamika Peterkin. Joneel Rowe. Errol Smith. Pamela Thomas. Ixroy Thomas Jr. Stephanie Williams. Roland Branford. Amy Brown. Dion Myrie. Diona Walters. Owen Whiteley. Chantel Biggs. Misha Gay Ross Carby. Renee Clayton. Jason McNeil. Janelle Robinson. Jessica Mendez.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Business and Management, Department of Business Administration, 316 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor and associate degrees as well as diplomas. 122 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. 2 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Financial Management. 22 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in accounting and financial management. 14 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in accounting. 2 for the Bachelor of Science in Production and Operations Management. 7 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Information Systems Management. 65 for the Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. 34 for the Bachelor of Science in Marketing. 44 have satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Business Administration. 2 for the Associate of Science in Production and Operations Management, and 2 for the Diploma in Marketing. Paul James, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Kitoya Mitchell, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Leighton Taylor, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Sasha Lee Allen, magna cum laude. Theo Clark, magna cum laude. Vanessa Doyley, magna cum laude. Kadeen Fletcher, magna cum laude. Ryan Headley, magna cum laude. Megan Holness, magna cum laude. Shellyanne Knight, magna cum laude. Sanika Powell, magna cum laude. Orlando Samuels, magna cum laude. Michelle Shakespeare, magna cum laude. Kadeen Smith, magna cum laude. Audley Allen. Jordan Allen. Claudette Anderson. Carvel Banton. Monique Barrett. Ayana Blake. Denroy Booth. Anthoniel Brown. Camille Brown. Carlene Brown. Kisharna Brown. Sanique Brown. Tanya Brown Purville. Latoya Bryan. Tracy-Ann Burrell. Colleen Clark. Kareen Clark. Marcia Cummings. Thashani Dakers. Antoinette Daly Mullings. Denisha Davis. Andre Davey. Angela Dixon Barrett. Yvette Duhaney. Karen Dunn Norton. Sasha Gay Edwards. Arlene Ferguson. Flavia Francis. Cadian Francis. Julian Fuller. Anne-Marie Goldson. Shireen Green. Roger Hall. Wendy Hall. Jerice Hamilton, Shanna K. Heslop, Jermaine Hines, Nikisha Hudson, Sasha Lee Jackson, Simone James, Deidre Johnson, Diane Johnson, Simone Johnson, Latoya Joseph, Keisha Kelly, Shavern Curlew, Ashley Lemme, Jason Lewis, Dale Lindo, Rodine Lynch, Vanessa McCain, Glodine Mills Walters, Kimmy Minzy, Camonia Morris, Robert Mundell, Delsha Monroe, Latoya Palmer, Mona Lisa Palmer, Stacy Ann Parker, Yanika Pike, Shantoy Powell Miller, Kemoya Price, Sholandar Roberts, Kadheem Robinson, Bridget Russell, Patrice Citeron Scott, Natasha Smith, Shawnette Smith, Sherry Lee Smith, Marilyn Spence, Krista Sterling, Shanna Sutherland, Rochelle Swaby, Yuki-san Tennyson, Serena Thompson, Keisha Thompson Johnson, Carlene Tingle, Damani Wade, Tracy Ann Watkis, Elmay Wellington, Brenda Williams, Ricardo Williams, Tiffany Williams, Trisha Williams, Sashika Wright, Jean Barnett Johnson, Nikisha Blair, Nadine Brooks, Aishika Burke, Sarah Douglas, Marinette Erskine, Tamara Lafayette, Rosemary Lee Ware, Nicola Martin, Shadeen McIntosh Hall, Lance Mackenzie, Anticia McCoy, Anne Mosley, Stacian Palmer, Devon Perry, Alicia Sangster Gooden, Natalie Smith White, Patrick Stewart, Marcia Taylor, Simone Taylor, Beverly Vernon Pearson, Nadisha Warburton, Jason Young.
Sashal Bailey, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Trishelle Barrett, magna cum laude. Nikisa Daly, magna cum laude. Marsha Findlay, magna cum laude. Melanie Forbes, magna cum laude. Leota Gail Ebanks, magna cum laude. Aditi Ayer, magna cum laude. Sandra Roy, magna cum laude. Tasha Allen. Shanley Bolton. Abigail Campbell. Angela Clark Williams. Karen Dixon. Charmaine Gibson Wright. Terrion Gillette. Maxine Goborn. Melissa Graham. Santrice Green Henry. Sharika Harris. Dane Hussey. Jolette Johnson. Tamika Kelly. Elizabeth King. Shanique McFarlane. Millicent Michael Henry. Kareen Mitchell. Shaylee Niche. Nicole Shim. Kalyan Sidhu. Camille Sinclair. Paulaquel Smith. Anika Thompson. Andre Turner. Kian Turner. Shanae Wilson. Erica Bennett. Kadisha Bennett. Tanisha Brown. William Dixon. Marvet Gordon. Vela Harriot. Janelle Harvey. Keon Merritt. Nicola Robinson Miller.
Chantel Lindo, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Tamika Sinclair, magna cum laude. Latoya Gordon Daly, magna cum laude. Monique Brown Williams, magna cum laude. Sonia Black, magna cum laude. Monique Bartley. Fiona Beeson Ricketts. Judy Ann Beckford. Misha Brooks Truman. Lorraine Brown. Simone Brown Thomas. Tremone Bryan. Ricardo Clark. Patrine Davis Walcott. Jerome Dixon. Kalila Francis. Tiffany Gillespie. Monique Gordon. Rashida Gordon. Simone Hall. Venica Hamilton Brack. Amoy Horton. Ricardo Hemmings. Nordia Henry Wills. Nadine Hutchinson. Raquel Hilton. Roslyn Jackson Henry. Kendra Johnson. Fiona Lawrence. Cadian Lawrence. Emma Logan. Sasha Manning. Charla MacDonald. Anella Mackenzie. Euphema McMorris Francis. Licia Mignot. Janika Morgan. Karel Mullings. Andrea Park. Nerissa Pickersgill Hines. Giselle Poyser. Oredo Poyser. Shauna Reed. Tanissia Roy. Itasha Sewell. Anishka Stewart. Karen Stewart Graham. Tamika Sutherland. Beverly Tennant. Kadish Wallace. Marlene Wallen Keith. Jamie Lee Warren. Dominique Williams. Andreen Wilson. Janet Ray. Kellyanne York. Camelia Black. Kettley Bobron. Larry Burrell. Brenda Campbell. Tishina Graham. Sashoy Hall. Shamar Hewitt, Dahlia Hilton Hessing, Aisha Ricketts, Shanika Thomas,
Nicole Ann Mantock Dunkley, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Georgia Mackenzie Nolan, magna cum laude. Maurice MacDonald, magna cum laude. Chevelle Dempster, magna cum laude. Shanique Baker, Stephen Bowen, Renee Brown, Marcia Campbell, Othniel Carr, Stephanie Clark, Shanika Edwards, Oshima Green, Kamal Groves, Felicia Harriott, Peter Gay Hopwood, Brendalyn Little, Latoya Loban, Latarcia Mailer, Shari Ramsey, Vandana Reed, Sheena Salmon, Melissa Titer, Andre Walker, Roxanne West, Kadian Wong, Trudy Winter, Rayon Foster, Rashima Jackson, Rowan McCallum, Tennyson Roden, Keisha K. Scarlett, Amoy Simpson, Leslie Smith, Veronica Wade,
Ewan Heyman, magna cum laude. Richard Rochester, Yannick Ramdiel, Shamerly Hammond, Quasian Francis, Carleen Colburn, Juliet Chang, Chantel Brown Allen, Patrice Brown, Simone Brown, Romaine Mackenzie, Kurt Tomlinson, Charmaine Williams, Kemi Reed Scarlett, summa cum laude, Dean's List, Alicia Grant, magna cum laude, Kerwin Bowie, magna cum laude, Tanya Barrett, Natoya Bennett, Nadine Brown Brooks, Lamisha Brown Corridon, Romaine Butler, Yasha Constantine, Ivani Douglas, Ikema Ferguson, Shani Morrison, Davide Myers, Melissa O'Connor Lawrence, Peter Gay Perkins, Nicola Ratchery Riley, Tamoya Watts, Jared Carter, Patricia Koch, Cecilia Kelly, Andre Roden, Vernica Robinson, Rosalie Walcott Thomas, Alicia Bernard Robinson, magna cum laude, Nathan Hamilton, Claudine Bonner, magna cum laude, Kirk McCain, Kadisha Pinnock, Sophia Price, Dakota Rose, Marlon Smith, Bruce Stewart, Monique Hamill, O'Neill Walker, Christina Gibson, magna cum laude, Sadiki Sadler, Kerona Dixon, Kemisha Rooms.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Business and Management, Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, 4 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are totally eligible to receive the bachelor's as well as associate degrees. 3 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor's of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management, and 1 has satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management.
Renee Brown, Nicole Samuels, Latoya Walker, Raheem Morley.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Information Technology and Mathematics 33 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's as well as associate's degrees. 29 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology, and 4 have satisfied the requirement for the Associate of Science in Management Information Systems.
Andrew Graham, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Jamie Green, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Paul Chambers, magna cum laude. Devere Rogers, magna cum laude. Rohan Wood, Marco Williams, Marlon Walker, Heatherly Raphael, Omika Oates, Gary Montague, Romeo MacDonald, Fayon McCullough, Reginald Loderick, Nastasia Lawrence, Jason Lampart, Charlton
Kerr. Trisha Jeffrey. Monique Fraser. Christopher Ferron. Andre Dixon. Mark Brown. Jomo Blake. Garson Anglin. Richard Dennis. Colette Hibbert. Michael Scott. Jeremy Williams. Robert Daly. Dana Dunkley. Carrie Ann Rowe Small. Michael Scott.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Humanities and Law 5 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's degrees. 1 has satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology, and 4 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Social Work.
Daniel Solomon. Mandy Lee Chung, summa cum laude. Dean's List. Sasha Lee Morrison. Cedric Pascal. Antoinette Weber.
Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, as President, the authority of the Commonwealth of Learning, and the University Council of Jamaica, I now confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been presented. I congratulate you. Congratulations.
Mr. Bernard Benson distinguished himself as a senior executive of the celebrated US-based firm of financial advisors Merrill Lynch, Minneapolis, Minnesota Private Client Group. In 2002, he was listed as one of the top 30 financial advisors in the United States of America by R.J. Shook in his book, The Winner's Circle, and named one of America's top brokers by Register's Rep magazine that same year. A kind and generous philanthropist and humanitarian, Bernard Benson has been paying it forward for others to excel. As founder of the Ramona and Benson Scholarship Foundation, he has since 2016 provided scholarships for students to the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. 5 self-driven and outstanding individuals have already embarked on their journey to pursue tertiary education at the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, while the foundation has also provided funding for students at 2 other local tertiary institutions. Mr. Bernard Benson has greatly improved the access to higher education of scores of Jamaicans, thereby contributing to the strengthening of quality of life and the economy. Thanks to him, many young graduates will start their adult lives mentally well equipped for the world of work. the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is proud to present Mr. Bernard Benson with the UCC Humanitarian Leadership Award.
Dr. Winston Adams, the UCC family, graduating class of 2020 and 21. Friends and family, good afternoon. I extend my appreciation on behalf of the Benson family and myself. I'm truly honored to accept this award if our financial giving to younger generations is the means for a better future. Then our giving is a success and spring hope for a better world. A chance to say to all graduates, I challenge you as you embrace new norms, strive to be the master of your successes. Thank the UCC family, sincerely from across the world and from our hearts. Thank you.
I now invite Associate Vice President, Academic Affairs, Dr. Yvonne Dawkins, to present the graduating class of 2021.
University President, I now present candidates who are eligible for degrees and diplomas from the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean for the academic year ending 2021. According to records presented to me, each of these candidates has satisfied the prescribed requirements for one of our programs of study and is today eligible to receive a degree from this institution. The candidates will be presented by program in the following order. For the degrees of the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration and the UCC Masters of Business Administration. For the degrees from the School of Business and Management. For the degrees from the School of Technology and Mathematics. And for the degrees from the School of Humanities and Law.
Mr. President, I now present from the College of Graduate Studies and Research 48 candidates, 37 of whom have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration, 5 who have satisfied the requirements and will today receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Public Administration, 2 have satisfied the requirements and will today receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Accounting, 1 who has satisfied the requirements and will today receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Entrepreneurship, 2 who have satisfied the requirements and will today receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Human Resources Management, and 1 who has satisfied the requirements and will today receive the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean Master of Business Administration in Marketing.
Farah Hansel Murray, President's List. Cassandra Lowe, President's List. Patricia Stennett Campbell, President's List. Michelle Williams, President's List. Shaniel Wright Taylor, President's List. Kamisha Akins Isaacs. Richard Benjamin. Olive Bernard. Deirdre Brown. Lorraine Campbell. Andrea Clark. Antoinette Cowan Palmer. Sean Dunkley. Almarie Graham. Dahlia Griffiths Goodison, Curtis Hepburn, Donna Hepburn, Reginald Hurd, Michelle Jackson, Monifia Jobson Cummings, Simone Johnson, Trecia Johnson, Tajay Knuckle, Sherrianne McFarker Brown, Shellyanne McLagan, Janique Pinnock, Rhonda Price, Paulette Radway, Johan Ramper, Raquel Samuels, Carrie-Ann Scott Bernard, Anna K. Stevens Days, Nordia Strawn, Ian Tomlinson, Paula Walker, Sasha Gay Wedderburn, Derek Allen, Dion Brooks, Ewart Dakers, Gregory Main, Michelle Sterling, Emilia Thomas Woodburn, Renair Watson, Joan Johnson, Lushane Robinson, Laurette Adams Thomas, President's List, Anthony Dixon, Deirdre Mackenzie, Diane Samuels.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Business and Management, Department of Business Administration, 428 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor as well as associate degrees. 164 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. 5 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Financial Management. 52 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Accounting and Financial Management. 14 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Accounting. 5 for the Bachelor of Science in Production and Operations Management. 11 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Information Systems Management. 1 for the Bachelor of Science in Logistics and Operations Management. 62 for the Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. 44 for the Bachelor of Science in Marketing. 68 have satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Business Administration. 1 for the Associate of Science in Marketing, and 1 for the Associate of Science in Production and Operations Management. Tavia Ming, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Denise Adams, magna cum laude. Charmaine Anderson, magna cum laude. Anita Bagalu, magna cum laude. Sharida Bailey, magna cum laude. Krista Gay Brown, magna cum laude. Shanique Cousins, magna cum laude. Alicia Dowse, magna cum laude. Caldron Edwards, magna cum laude. Shellyanne Elliott, magna cum laude. Shandar Erskine, magna cum laude. Ricardo Harding, magna cum laude. Jeline MacDonald, magna cum laude. Suzette Mackenzie, magna cum laude. Tanya Morrison, magna cum laude. Oshina Peru, magna cum laude. Nikosi Royal, magna cum laude. Anastasia Satchel, magna cum laude. Alicia Sinclair, magna cum laude. Lisa Walker, magna cum laude. Gillian Alexander. Karen Allison. Lynette Bailey. Raxine Bailey. Antoinette Beaumont. Nikisha Belvet. Gayroy Blake. Mavisha Blake Roll. Erica Brown. Lorraine Brown. Olivia Brown. Patrice Brown. Raymond Brown. Ricardo Brown. Tanisha Brown. Stacy Bryan. Tanya Bryan. Jeline Bryan Williams. Simone Burke. Shade Kane. Deanne Campbell. Michelle Campbell. Tashika Campbell. Latoya Carter. Kevin Clark. Patrice Clark. Alicia Cohen. Tanya Crosdale. Michael Daly. Kalisha Davis. Beverly Davis Grant. Colleen Dempster. Natalie Dennis. Shavoya Dillon. Cadian Dixon. Samantha Douglas. Simone Duncan. Danish Idram. Petrine Esson. Stephanie Eubanks. Nikisha Evans. Carrie-Ann Facey. Tricia Ferron. Nicola Forbes, Annie Francis, Latoya Francis, Andre Fraser, Carlone Gilbert, Rohan Gordon, Gillian Gordon Barton, Sashana Graham Fisher, Charmaine Grant, Pete Green, Janet Hall, Amoy Hanniford, Dawn Hanson, Tanya Harriott, O'Brien Harrison, Shellyanne Harvey, Tashana Henry, Shellyanne Hudson Thompson, Tamar Hyman, Narlene Johnson, Regina Johnson, Trisha Johnson, Simone Curlew, Princess Lawrence, Trinika Lee, Whitney Levy, Audia Lewis, Rashay Lloyd, Jerangela Lodwika, Chantal Mahabir, Opal Manning, Natalie Mattis, Winsome McDermott,
Shade McIntosh,
Odette McKerney, Marlene McLean, Debony Menzie, Kevin Miller, Camille Morales, Kimberly Morrison, Matthew Myers, Abigail Myrie, Shamika Palmer, Vanessa Palmer, Dermot Parchment, Georgia Patton, Kadeen Patterson, Ronique Patterson, Sophia Pennicott, Carol Powell Hardy, Colette Preddy, Samantha Price, Hade Richards, Stacey Ann Richards, Rachel Robert, Marcelie Robinson Bailey, Shafel Rock, Grace Russell, Juliet Scott, Lorena Scott, Samantha Scott, Shula Scott, Recordera Sital, Jamie Shettlesworth, Tony Sinclair, Dionia Singh, Carrie-Ann Smichael, Sharon Smith, Andreen Squire, Davida Stevens, Raquel Stevenson, David Stewart, Randy Stewart, Sansia Thompson, Morveen Thompson Palmer, Althea Tomlin, Tennille Tomlinson Ellis, Marsha Turner, Shanice Vernon, Ishan Virgo, Keisha Walker, Candice Wallace, Karen Wallace, Tamisha Whitaker, Charnette Willie, Georgia Wilmot, Avagay Wilson, Tamar Wilson, Carlton Windith, Monique Wood, Trishona Wright, Sashana Wright Green, Janice Barnes Elliott, Celia Davis, Ashika Dyer, Dennis MacDonald, Natasha McNabb, Diane Mills, Yvonne Redley, Trisha Redwood, Ophelia Reed, Stacey-Ann Richards, Lexianne Ross, Marcia Taylor, Cadian Taylor McLean,
Michaela Bailey, summa cum laude, President's List. Suzette Spooner McIntosh, Dean's List. Janelle Campbell, magna cum laude. Stacey Ann Duncan, magna cum laude. Danielia Dunkley, magna cum laude. Christopher Foster, magna cum laude. Latoya Green, magna cum laude. Chantel Hale, magna cum laude. Anna K. Henry, magna cum laude. Kimisha Hilton, magna cum laude. Keisha Richards, magna cum laude. Venetia Stone, magna cum laude. Denisha Surf Montague, magna cum laude. Shanice Anderson McKellop, Tamika Barrett, Amoy Blair,
Andreen Bly.
Melisha Brooks. Raquel Carter. Lorraine Coote. Dacia Drummond. Bridget Duncan. Althea Edwards Benane. Shatoya Gordon. Teresa Gordon Martin. Odlin Haley Foster. Rhonda Houghton Blackman. Michelle Henry. O'Neill Henry. Dwayne Jackson. Nicholas Johnson. Malika Knight. Roel Law. Anelia Lawrence. Tashana MacDonald. Amoy Mackenzie. Carrie Miller. Cicadia Morgan. Andreen Morrison. Kadeen Pratt. Ngozi Rankin. Christina Redway. Andre Reed Gordon. Debian Robertson Burrell. Nikisha Rowe. Delia Scott. Shanika Shirley. Cedric Smart. Marie Thorpe Blackwood. Shanna Tyrrell. Craig Warren. Deidrea Watt. Carice Williams Lewis. Kirsten Williams Wilson. Ingrid Atkins. Sylvita Coley. Rosemary Daly. Trishana Green. Verone Houston. Marie Johnson. Ashani Morgan. Toni Morrison. Shanna Robinson. Jordan Sutherland. Danielle Wade. Carlene White. Rochelle Willis.
Deidre Brown, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Kamoy Crawford, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Trisha Greenwood Phillips, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Jaynard Carter, magna cum laude. Suzette Darian, magna cum laude. Shanique Dennis, magna cum laude. Kenisha Henry, magna cum laude. Nadia Johnson, magna cum laude. Sophia White, magna cum laude. Karine Anglin, Colin Burgo, Sheena Charles, Sue-Ann Chin, Shauna Gay Clark, Carnett Colomathy, Antoinette Crossdale Sinclair, Sanya Cunningham, Anika Dawkins, Judith Drummond, Stacy Ann Edwards, Daryl Ellis, Donette Forrest, Charmaine Francis, Selma Francis, Anise Gardner Mota, Latoya Garvey, Chrisandra Grant, Ryan Gray, Monique Grayson, Gianna Green, Gladys Henry, Hensley Holmes, Shawnee Hilton, Chevelle Hilton, Dominique Johnson, Sameda Lee, Marcia Lewis, Vonette Malcolm, Dana Marks, Venice Milford, Chanel Morant, Dwayne Morris, Adrian Morrison, Kareem Nelson, Khalil Nelson, Valerie Newman, Monicia Nicholas, Natalie Pinnock, Meshka Plummer, Annette Robinson, Kayan Robinson Van Horn, Jovianne Rose, Karim Sewell, Stephanie Smyko, Donette Stanley, Tamara Stewart, Shalea Wilkes, Kadian Williams, Tamika Wright, Robert Campbell, Tashina Campbell, Tisharn Farquharson, Andreen Gillings Fong, Jamila Parkinson, Lorna Winter Todd,
Annalisa Burke, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Sharida Morgan, magna cum laude. Karen Natty, magna cum laude. Raquel Simpson, magna cum laude. Candace Thorburn, magna cum laude. Claudette Allen, Rochelle Anderson. Candace Barkley. Stacian Brooks. Erica Burnett. Tia Caballero. Janisha Campbell. Patrick Carnegie. Anella Edwards. Aldine Fenton. Rohan Finley. Sharika Fraser. Shanette Graham. Danielle Hugh. Charlotte Holness. Maurice Hudson. Cassia Jarrett. Joel Johnson. Shannon Leckie. Kimon Leiber. Yaniki Madden. Kimon Malcolm. Nichelle Masters Bennett. Raquelia McLean. Celine McMillan. LaShawn Mills. Shalise Nelson. Ansia Ricketts. Talsia Rose. Christine Smart. Tirika Stevens. Leotha Thompson. Natalie Tomlinson Cameron. Chad Anderson. Krishna Shatani. Alamish Crichtney. Edward Muir. Rana K. Parker. Shalise Richards. Shanika Thompson. Velton Gooden. Sade McLeod, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Olivia Copeland, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Julianne Ewart, magna cum laude. Tracy-Ann Gale Reed, magna cum laude.
Anisha Curlew Clemmings, summa cum laude, Dean's List.
Shania Knox, magna cum laude. Shanika Raymore Yufa, magna cum laude. Janet Yapho Long, magna cum laude.
Sabrina Biza.
Kenisha Bogle Wrangling. Athalia Brown. Noreen Siley. Suzette Williams Ellis. Samantha Wolfe.
Cleon Abraham, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Antoinette Rashford, summa cum laude, Dean's List.
Shakira Brooks Thomas, magna cum laude. Janice Nugent Williams, magna cum laude. Natalie Parker, magna cum laude. Sharika Prince, magna cum laude. Jodine Badal. Petrina Bent Roberts, Jodianne Blackwood, Dimitri Bose, Latoya Bromfield, Tanisha Burke, Andre Callahan, Theresa Campbell, Tanise Davis, Demar Denny, Kemline Dorlus, Chardia Facey, Claudia Gale, Stacey-Ann Golding, Alexi Grant, Robert Grant, Shannon Grant, Janelle Harding, Keisha Henry, Trudy Hibbert, Fiona Hyatt Williams, Fatim Jara, Carice Kildare, Charmaine Loftus, Latoya Marsh, Kadeen Monfris, Christine Monroe, Tamara Morgan, Tanisha Morgan Williams, Lorraine Philip Barnes,
Quayne Reed, magna cum laude.
Yvonne Roden, Chevany Rose, Natalie Rose Douglas, Marcia Ross, Peter Gay Sr., Tamika Shimhu, Andrea Sterling, Steve Stewart, Onair Thompson, Rolando Thompson, Nasika Thorpe, Simone Vernon Smith, Kareen Young, Anisha Brown, Tamika Brown Alexander, Trudy-Ann Brown Harvey, O'Neill Fitton, summa cum laude, Dean's List, O'Neill Dow, magna cum laude, Janice Park, Felicia Thompson, Sashana Wint, Andrea Holston Bryan, magna cum laude, Theresa Palmer, magna cum laude, Cherie Taylor, magna cum laude, Diona Anderson, Paulette Bailey, Tiffany Grant, Regina Green, Michaela Mullings, Megan Taylor,
Kellyanne Thompson, Tonian Daly, George Pinnock, Kenroy Carr, Devaro Bolton, Ozana Christie, Kellyanne Green, Raquel Palmer, Denver Smith, Joelle Ferguson, Tamika Sawyers.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Business and Management, Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, 24 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's as well as associate degrees. 17 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor's of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management, and 7 have satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management.
Deidre Campbell, magna cum laude. Sophia Crossdale. April Gray. Shari Kiffin. Abigail Llewellyn. Nashanique Mundell. Chantel Myrie. Dakota Nemhard. Rosalie Pearson. Shanika Watson. Nicola Anderson Francis. Rashida Blackwood. Daniel Bryan. Tiana Daly. Rochelle Ferguson. Moyage Morrison. Sharna Poorman. Kellyanne Stennett, magna cum laude. Shanika Good. Tajay Taylor. Fabian Gardner. Tamarsha Gordon. Jareem Green.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Information Technology and Mathematics 63 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's as well as associate's degrees. 56 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology. 1 has satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Management Information Systems, and 6 for the Associate of Science in Information Technology.
Shauna K. Anglin, summa cum laude, President's List. Miguel Gill, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Lori Ann Gordon, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Curtin Lampart, summa cum laude, Dean's List. Kadeen Allen, magna cum laude. Nadine Bartley, magna cum laude. Lorenzo Christopher, magna cum laude. Garrick Francis, magna cum laude. Jermaine Josephs, magna cum laude. Jamie McClarthy, magna cum laude. Sade Neal, magna cum laude. Jasmine Pinnock, magna cum laude. Devoyan Aitken, Stacy Anderson, Angel Baker, Mikhail Barton, Matthew Callahan, Shanoy Campbell, Alan Carter, Brianna Chang, Robert Dillon, Dane Doctor, Wendy Dresicki Gordon, Nicola East Campbell, Mikhail Farquharson, Joseph Flemings, Tashana Harris, Robert Hemans, Raymond Henry, Christopher Howe, Ojon Johnson, Delia Ann Jones, Shamar Mason, Albert Mackenzie, Julian Mackenzie, Shauna K. McClymont, Adrian McNeil, Nuke McPherson, Roche Newfield, Melissa Paris, Andre Poiser, Cherie Russell, Maurice Sawyers, Lancelot Scott, Jardine Sr., Renia Seymour, Katja Smith, Ian Stevenson, Jacqueline Stoddart, Fitzroy Thompson, Lorene Thompson, Kizzy Ann Webley, Gary Welsh, Caden Woodstock, Sean Finn, Andretti Jackson, Elena Utah, Orva Waldron, Fabian Wright,
Otis Keith, magna cum laude. Deanja Henry, Craig Wilmot, Shari Ann Nelson, Latoya Brooks, magna cum laude.
Mr. President, I now present from the School of Humanities and Law 10 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's degrees. 6 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology, and 4 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Social Work.
Kadeen Muschette, magna cum laude. Amiel Anderson, Neander Brown, Kelvin Edwards, Lorene Grace, Natasha Parkinson, Stacy Ann Stewart, summa cum laude, Dean's List, Ricardo Hemmings, Kenisha O'Connor, Twania Williams.
Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, as President, the authority of the Commonwealth of Learning, and the University Council of Jamaica, I now confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been presented. I congratulate you. Congratulations.
As a special tribute to the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021, we are pleased to welcome performers from the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts to honor our graduates with a song.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might not be done, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's
Congratulations, graduates. To speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2020 and 2021, we invite the valedictorians to deliver the valedictory address.
Group Executive Chairman, Dr. Winston Adams, Deputy Group Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, University President, Professor Dennis Gale, members of the faculty, administrative and ancillary staff, families, friends, and fellow graduates, a pleasant good afternoon to you. We have made it through. The days of staying up and stressing over exams are finally over. Congratulations, graduating class of 2020. I feel humbled and I stand proud today representing you. God has been good to us and we are forever grateful for his continuous blessings in our lives. To our families and true friends who have been very supportive throughout our studies, we, the graduating class of 2020, would like to thank you for all your prayers and encouragement. Truly, without your support, we would not have reached where we are today. My fellow graduates, it is possible. Trust in God. You can achieve anything in this life, but you have to believe in yourself. When I entered the Ocho Rios campus of UCC back in January 2018, I'm sure many of you, like myself, had only one aim: to get a degree and leave. But it wasn't as easy and simple as we thought. Each semester, we had to overcome two main obstacles called coursework and exam. We hid from some of our lecturers because we believed that they would grade us too hard. They were too hard, man. My fellow graduates will agree with me that there were times when we wanted to give up, but we persevered and we stand as victors, conquering all obstacles. Speaking of that, how could we forget the challenges that we faced with the coronavirus pandemic? COVID-19 threatened the core of our education system as well as our humanity. This was unprecedented times. Never in our lifetime have we ever witnessed anything like this. Our schools were ordered to close and we had to learn new ways of studying. Our schools were ordered to close and we had to learn how to socially distance. Thanks to technology, we found innovative ways to finish our studies while trying to keep safe. We all had to go online to do our classes because COVID a keep and you have a tan of your yard. For many, it was a real challenge. Some persons had to sit out a few semesters, while others took advantage of the up to 50% discount that UCC was offering. But what we have learned from this experience is that we must accept changes and be willing to adapt to new norms and conditions. We learned that we must get comfortable with the uncomfortable. In the end, we came out victorious because we are strong and resilient, and nothing could stop us from achieving our goals. After feeling exhausted along the way, we are now at the end of our journey. We have arrived, graduates. We can now look in the rearview mirror and smile because success is here. Looking back, I want to say a big thank you to all our lecturers. We now realized that you were not hard on us, but you wanted the best for us. Most of our lecturers have done a great job imparting their knowledge and helping us to make it through university. Today, I want to thank the faculty and members of staff from UCC for contributing to our success today. Special commendations to our lecturers who did not only teach us content, but also inspire us to become better versions of ourselves. Mr. Hugh Johnson, big up yourself, because we remembered all the encouragement and all the hard work. I am sure the Ochi group will agree with me that you have a way of encouraging us in real Jamaican terms. You made the time on Saturdays for long hours to prepare us for company law exams. And you never complained. Mr. Kevin Powell and Mr. Jerome Cowan and a host of other lecturers have been an inspiration and a true role model to us, the class of 2020. Mr. Kevin Powell and Jerome Cowan and a host of other lecturers have been an inspiration and a true role models to the class of 2020. Finally, graduates, it was indeed a remarkable journey. We have learned some valuable lessons. The school system represents a social elevator, moving us from the real bottom of society to the very top. The time has come for us to take up more challenging roles in the world. We are equipped with the knowledge needed to go out there and make a difference and be a part of the change. Our noble university has taught us to go out there and foster leadership and innovation. This coincides with Nelson Mandela's quote, which says, "Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world." UCC has prepared us to be life changers, to go out there and be the change that we wish to see in the world. But we must believe in ourselves. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. What was once a dream is now a reality. We are graduates looking to go even further to expand our knowledge. Like the eagle, we will spread our wings. We will soar because the sky is the limit. Thank you very much.
To our group executive chairman, Dr. Winston Adams, deputy group executive chairperson, Mistress Geraldine Adams, university president, Professor Dennis Gale, members of the faculty, administrative and ancillary staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates, a felicitous afternoon to you all. I implore your indulgence for a few minutes as I pause to reflect on our collective academic sojourn through the hallowed halls of this illustrious university. Firstly, I acknowledge my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who inspired me with these words as recorded in Matthew 19, verse 26. But with God, all things are possible. My mentor and father, Bishop Dr. Gary Welsh, taught me that it is never well beginning, but well done. Having never received an academic award from any other school, to being designated the 2021 valedictorian of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, I concur with the words of the late revolutionary leader, Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it is done. When Nelson Mandela was released from prison on February 11th, 1990, Bishop Desmond Tutu said, "This is a joyous day to the human spirit. Today, the class of 2021 can relive that historical moment in time. A joyous day indeed. One does not understand the extent of the journey until they have had the opportunity to look backwards on the distance traveled. As we stand today on the cusp of a future filled with infinite possibilities, It behooves us to consider the many valuable lessons we have learned through the outstanding leadership and innovation of this eminent university. It is often said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. For some of us, our journey feels like we have traveled several thousand miles. Our journey of building capacity involved the process of unlearning, relearning, and learning. We had to unlearn what we understood as rest and relaxation as we met seemingly unattainable deadlines. We had to relearn the discipline of managing assignments, treacherous group work, church, work, and family life. Then, of course, we had to learn how to navigate the challenges of a global pandemic with the entire course of study transferred to online learning platforms. Truly, we have done well. We learned to adapt to changes over which we had no control, to survive on little or no sleep, to obtain nutritional sustenance from simple meals such as popcorn, peanuts, bread, soup with only liquid, and rice and sardines whilst completing assignments or preparing for exams. At times, we had to focus on school, even whilst navigating the death of a loved one, or sometimes expectancy of new life. We also learned that we could attend the classes while driving, cooking, tending to newborns, or helping our children with their assignments. The good book says, all hard work brings a profit, and as such, we are now reaping the bountiful fruit from those seeds of hard work and discipline. With such diversity in our class, I commend each of you for efficaciously contending with the challenges of the various disciplines, some of which were hostile to our mental and physical psyche. But in the end, we have survived. According to the motto of my former alma mater, Immaculate Conception High School, ad astra per aspera, through difficulties to excellence. There is a song by Dorothy Moore many moons ago. Laugh it off, making fun where none has been before. This journey was an uphill struggle for some of us, but several candid spots of humor tempered the difficulties. Who could forget racing through New Kingston traffic to ensure that parking was available for those never-ending evening classes? Do you recall when the lunch at the canteen was finished, as hunger gnawed at our stomachs after a long, hungry day of classes? Or the sounds of Jamaica Carnival streaming through the windows of the examination room whilst we tried to recall Michael Porter's 5 Forces model. Truly, Antoinette and I had to just laugh it off. I wish to engage you, my fellow graduates, by sharing a story my father, Bishop Dr. Gary Welsh, told me some time ago, which has resonated with me. He's from St. Elizabeth, where as a child, one of his daily tasks was to carry water and fill the drum at the side of the house. Some of us, like Mr. Powell, may know what I'm talking about. So on this particular occasion, he had carried water all morning, and upon looking into the drum, realized it was just at the first crease and he began crying. His mother called him to inquire, and he shared his frustration. His mother said, "Just continue carrying the water and pour it in, but do not look in the drum. When it is full, it will run over." For much of this journey to academic excellence, some of us just carried the water. One discussion question, one mid-module, one end of semester assessment at a time. We are going out into the real world, where we will have to face some daunting tasks. Tasks that require commitment and sacrifice of filling large drums. Let us go forth with pride and determination to fill our respective spaces incrementally and purposefully, one trip, one drum at a time. In closing, let me remind us all that we are responsible and capable of changing the narrative given to us by history. Some of us are here today representing the first or only university graduate in our family. Some of us, like myself, are representing those of us who never thought we would have the opportunity to realize the far-fetched dream of ascending the ladder of higher education. I charge you, I charge all of us to run your own race with patience, determination, and resilience. Then chart your own destiny with audacious passion and excellence. The motto of our university is fostering leadership and innovation. May we, the graduating class of 2021, pursue our future endeavors with servant leadership and world-changing innovation. To my mother, Linda Dolores Buchanan, who rose above the indignity and shame of domestic violence and abject poverty to give her children a better future. Thank you. To my mentors, Winston and Brenda Blake, thank you for pushing me relentlessly for the better part of 20 years to overcome self-doubt and reluctance in order to pursue higher education. To my beloved University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, thank you for creating innovative ways and convenient channels for adult learners like myself to pursue our dreams of academic achievement. To outstanding and memorable lecturers such as Mr. Kevin Powell, Miss Suzette Sylvester, Mr. Eric Morrison, Mistress Una Tracy, Mr. Andrew Eady, Mistress Grace Cowan Allen, and several others. Thank you for unearthing the seed of our raw potential and pushing us beyond our limits to produce distinguished academic fruit. To the administrative and ancillary staff and security team, thank you for providing professional service and valuable support, which enhanced our experience tremendously. To our relatives, spouses, church family, and friends,
Thank you for the many prayers and encouraging words which cheered us on and sustained us as we navigated the choppy seas of this sojourn. To my fellow graduates, and particularly my study partner for life, Mistress Antoinette Crosdale Sinclair, thank you for enabling us to become better versions of ourselves. To my cheerleaders at the Jones Avenue New Testament Church of God, thank you for praying me through without ceasing. Finally, to my beloved husband, Mark, and my indomitable daughter, Kaylee Renee, thank you both for being my unwavering towers of strength every step of the way. Today, as we leave the hallowed halls of this illustrious university, having completed only one of our many life journeys, I encourage you, my fellow graduates, with the words of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, as recorded in his poem, The Ladder of St. Augustine. Heights by great men, reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, whilst their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Keep toiling upwards. I thank you, and the Lord be with you.
2021 high school graduates across Jamaica. Be a part of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information's groundbreaking sixth form pathway program at the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC, and benefit from free tuition for 2 years for most programs. Through this sixth form program, high school graduates can transition to grade 12 to earn an associate's degree or other vocational certifications after grade 13. Then, if you wish, seamlessly complete your UCC bachelor's degree in just 2 more years. Visit ucc.edu.jm for details or call us at 876-906-3000. UCC, fostering leadership and innovation.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduates, parents, spouses and children, UCC administrators, faculty, staff, students and well-wishers, we thank you for your participation and presence at today's commencement, and may God bless you all.